Hey everybody, so we're gonna jump into a song that's a little more simplistic than some of the ones we've been doing lately. Crush doesn't have a lot of finger picking, a lot of fingering down here. It's all strumming, chords, and probably the hardest part of this whole song really is some of the switches. I'm gonna try and play the verse and the background from the Before These Crowded Streets version, so you can really see when those switches come in. This is in drop D tuning. All right. And if you don't know how to tune to drop D without a tuner, just the same way you tune your guitar down here, you're just going to do it on the top string down here on the 7th fret, only the top string. You want it to sound like that, okay? All right. And sometimes I'll just, to make sure that it's right, I'll just kind of I'll just pluck the D string and now that low D now. So okay, but throughout the song I'm still going to refer to this as the low E string, just to make things a little bit easier for you guys. So I'm not saying D and D, just hopefully to make it a little easier. So anyways, throughout the in the beginning where Stefan starts playing he goes through that 3 times. And you're just going to hit a simple little D chord right here. You're just going to pluck the G and the B string. He goes through that 3 times. That's the only time he does that Dave Matthews does that in the song. And then once you get into it, there's a little Roy Moore sax solo there in the beginning. And we're just going to be hitting that B minor chord. It's going to be 4-finger 2nd fret A string, ring finger and pinky finger are going to be down here on the 4th fret on the D and the G strings. Bring that middle finger right here to the B string. And then he says crazy, and he says how it, take that pinky off. Crazy, how it. And then feels tonight, we're going to come down here and we'll go on that E string 2nd fret, 4-finger 2nd fret G string with that middle finger, and then our pinky is going to be down here on the B string 3rd fret. Okay, so we're going to go from there. We're just going to move that ring finger. It's the only one that's switching. It's going to bring it down here. Gets a little crowded down there, but just practice on it. You're just going to bring it down to the 2nd fret, still on the B string. Then we're going to bring our 4-finger up here, E string 3rd fret, ring finger on the D string, pinky finger on the G string, both on the 5th fret. Make sure that that A string stays muted. And we're just going to lift our middle finger up here to the 5th fret E string. And then we'll drop our 4-finger down here to that A string 3rd fret. And then the final chord for this verse is going to be pinky on the 5th fret on the D string. And we'll have our 4-finger here, A string 2nd fret. And then starts back over, okay? So I'm going to play that whole intro and everything along with the Before These Crowded Streets version real quick for you so you kind of get an idea. Okay, so that is going to be the first verse all the way through, and then now we have kind of a 2nd verse, but he plays that through a couple of times on a few different verses, and then there's just a couple of verses he plays it differently, where he says, "Lovely lady, I'm at your feet." Okay? So when he says "lovely lady," you're going to press down all three of these top strings, the E, A, D, and then we're on the 5th fret. Then we'll have our pinky here on the 7th fret on the G string. We'll just slide these fingers up, still pressing all three of them, and we'll be on the 7th fret. But now we're going to put our ring finger 9th fret D string, pinky 9th fret G string. So really you're only pressing on the top 2 strings on this chord. And then so when he goes back and says, "God, I want you so badly, want you so badly," and then comes back to this again. So when he says "want you so badly," we're going back to that same chord that we've already played before on the other verse, which is just that 4-finger A string, 3rd fret, ring finger, D string, 5th fret, pinky, G string, 5th fret. And we'll go back to that stretch where we're on the 5th fret D string and 2nd fret A string. And then drop that down to there, and then slide back up, plays that one more time. And then just "how I love you," and then goes back into that "crush me, come on," and then we'll come down to here. On this time, when we're about to go into the chorus, we're just going to play to this chord. So it says, "Baby, crazy," and so then we go into "crazy thinking, just knowing that the world is round." When we get to that, that's going to be the chorus, and we will come from that chord down here, down the neck, and we'll be on the 8th fret A string, and then we'll go to the 10th fret D string, 12th fret G string. Throughout this entire chorus, you're not going to move that pinky from that 12th fret. Okay, you'll be on the 12th fret G string throughout this entire chorus. So that's the first chord there. We're just going to take that middle finger off, and we're just going to slide that up to the 10th fret, and then we'll put that ring finger down there on the 12th fret on the D string. Then take that off, and we're going to press down with that finger. We're going to press down on the A and the D string on the 10th fret. Keeping that pinky right down there. Then we'll put our middle finger on the 10th fret A string, and we'll have our 4-finger here on the 9th fret D string. So we'll go. So in real time. Okay, and then at the ending of that, it's going to come down here to that chord once again. The more I want you. Okay. Now, then we're about to go into that little jam portion. Leading into that from the chorus, it goes from there. Goes there, and he goes, "Oh, but am I dreaming?" When he says dreaming, he just plays just that E chord right there. So we're just middle and ring finger there on the 2nd fret, A and D string. Am I dreaming? And then we'll go, and then all of these for this entire little bridge or jam, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna be pressing down hard on the E, the A, and the D strings all the way through this, okay? So we will be going from the 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. We'll go through that again. Alright? And then when you go through it on the 3rd time, we'll go 5th, 3rd, 12th. We're gonna, don't go back to 2, go to 12. 10th, 9th, 8th, 5th, 3rd, 2nd. You do that one more time, okay? So I'll play that all through how it's played on the album. So we go. And then it'll come back down and then starts lovely lady. Go back to that one there and just go back into that right there, okay? Sorry, I'm kind of messing with something here. To remember one more thing to show you guys. We have that little ending jam that they always play live. And so you're just going to be down here. It's that same kind of B minor. You don't worry about your middle finger. Like I said, I can't remember the exact strumming pattern for this. I haven't listened to that ending live in a while. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember this as I go, because this is just kind of a little added part that I didn't plan on putting in today, but it's a lot of fun to play along with. So that, yeah. So they'll go, sorry, I know I'm kind of rambling and just kind of playing around with this, but I'm just now remembering this little part. And I know there's probably a lot of people that really want to learn this part. So just keep that, like I said, that B minor chord, take that middle finger off, and we're just hammering on that 2nd fret on the A string. And then just take that ring finger off that 4th fret, bring that forefinger down to that. And then you'll do that a couple times. Like I said, they mess around with it a lot. They play it differently sometimes, but mute. And that's what they end on, usually playing live. So hopefully that was kind of a fun one. Like I said, it's nothing super hard about it. It's just remembering where those chord switches come in certain lyrics at certain points when he sings certain lyrics in the song. And you just have to know where those switches are. But play along. Some of the strumming patterns are a little weird. Hopefully me playing along with the studio version there on that beginning verse and intro kind of helped you out a little bit, hopefully. If not, ask me any questions, any other requests for any other songs or anything. Feel free to let me know. And subscribe if you haven't already. And hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.